Hey guys, welcome back to the Hardcore Fishing Career Mode in Stormworks. Last time we ended up transporting that thing over to Terminal Komodo from Terminal Spycakes, which actually is a pretty decent drive. We go from here all the way around, all the way over to here, and honestly it didn't take that long. Today we're going to make our way back, and we might as well do it with this container, because we're going to get another 3,000 for it, and yeah, I mean we might as well, we're going that way anyway. If you've never seen the previous video, essentially what we've built is this thing right here. It's a set of wheels with some connectors on it that you then push into place, just like this. And as soon as you push them into place, they should, in theory, be able to connect onto this guy. So if I shove this in, shove this one in as well. There we go, that one is connected, and that one is connected also. We're also going to connect the top ones. Just like that, there we go. So that actually just lifts up this end right here. We then connect these guys onto the other side, and then we can drive all the way home. Beep, 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 boop. There we go. Right, we've parked, and now we are actually ready to go. So if I start driving, you guys can see that it is lifted. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Need to run outside and actually lift it up. If possible, there we go. So it lifts it off the ground on the front end. It's obviously off the ground on the back end as well, and we are ready to go. And there we go. Look at it. It actually works relatively well. The issue with it, though, is it Oh, we're bouncing a bit because we're going a bit fast. But it essentially turns it into like one long vehicle, if that makes sense, with the rear wheels actually just doing nothing but bouncing. Overall, though, for a system that is quite cheap, it works actually really well. Not a bad idea at all. I would just say that it looks kind of ugly, so I might try and make it look nicer in the future. And here we are. We've actually arrived all the way back in one piece. Oh my, as he drifts. Look at that, I just started drifting. Yikes. Yeah, we've made it all the way back to Terminal Spycakes. We now just have to actually deliver this thing. And then once it's delivered, I think we're going to start working on our ship a little bit more. If you guys don't know what the ship is, it's a big old fishing vessel that I actually really like. It looks pretty good. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop down to here. And delivered, question mark? Please say I've brought the right one. It isn't saying delivered yet. Alright, let's just drift it around then. Okay, right, hang on. Why isn't it saying delivered? Spycakes Freight Terminal. That is here, right? Terminal Spycakes is up there. The freight terminal, I believe, is here. Unless it's that. Okay, right, it might actually be over there. Let's just go over there instead then. Hold up. There. I haven't really done very many of these missions, so this makes this interesting. Also, it does continuously just drift, because of the way that we have built the thingamabobby on the back. But it's fine. So, drive forwards. I think just over here will actually allow it to work. And really? I would say this counts as delivered. We're literally where it should be. Where am I supposed to be with this thing? Oh, there we go. That counts. Wherever we are right now, counted. Excellent. Let's go ahead and drop it off. The easiest way to do that is to run to the back. And press this button. And press this button. And there we go. It has been successfully dropped away. Also, I can actually return this to the workbench because we don't need it anymore. And that TP's me here. Wow. Okay, so this is our current ship. And as you guys can see, it is actually only the front of a boat. I was just thinking though, and I thought this last time as well, this actually looks like a fully, working boat. There is not much that we actually need to add onto this to make it work. We could just add a bridge right there, and then have, an engine room on the back, and just have this be the actual boat. Or actually, just put the engine inside somewhere. That would actually work. However, that isn't what I envisioned in the first place, so that's not what we're actually going to do. We're going to add a rear to this. There's going to be a bridge right here, and then a little bit on the back, and that is going to be our boat. So, let's go ahead and start building that, and hopefully it'll look good. And there we go. So this was what we had originally. I've actually added a bit of a railing on the back, and we've obviously extended the ship. I've extended it quite far, and now we need to actually bring it in. So instead of having it be like really long using these guys, we are going to use these guys a little bit, but we're not going to have anywhere near as much as we have on the front. So we're probably only going to use one. Yep, that's right, just one of these. There we go. Good. From there, actually, we need to go down so that we have one of those at the bottom as well. Excellent. And now we're going to go in with these guys. Quite significantly, probably. So let's just do this. I'm trying to drag it all the way down and it's just not working out. There we go. Good. We're going to do another one. Top down, obviously. Do it once again. There we go. And now we need to go sideways a lot more. So we're probably going to use these guys. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and probably 4. Let's leave it at that. There we go. So if we send this guy across, just like so, we can then fasten this bit up just like this. And we can do something along the lines of just sending this straight up like so. There's 1. And all of these guys as well. All of them just need to go straight up just like that. The only thing I would say about this is we might need to change it because underneath doesn't look very good. To be fair though, you won't really be seeing the underneath, so maybe that's fine. Anyway, all of that's going to be in there like that. We're going to attach all this together, and yeah, I don't like it. I feel like the back end is really letting us down here. Yeah, I feel like it should be like sticking up a lot more, if that makes sense. So maybe if we actually get rid of a bunch of this bit. Yes. And then we actually extend it this way even more. Maybe that will actually somewhat look okay. I kind of don't think so, but maybe. So, let's go ahead and actually delete most of this. Okay. And I'm going to try and do it so that the bottom actually goes upwards first and then backwards, maybe. Okay, so a bunch of iterations later, we are at this, and I still don't feel like this is actually good enough. I want to extend it further into the boat so that it goes up a little bit smoother than it currently does, and I think that will actually end up looking nicer than this. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. But yeah, this is the shape that I kind of wanted for the back, so I'll probably keep that. But yeah, we need to sort out something down here. Okay, I decided against it. Let's just go ahead and see if this will spawn. Yes, it does. Let's see if it sits in the water somewhat nicely. Yes, it does, and that actually is pretty sick. Yeah, I do think we've got maybe a few too railings there, but a few too many, I should say. But yeah, this might actually work. So let's build a little bit of a base into this, a little bit of a superstructure, and we'll see where that goes. Okie dokie. So what I'm thinking is we just go ahead and build pretty much a big box on the back, because that's kind of how these things usually work. I will actually put some like rounded off corners on the edges, that's fine. And then we'll build this backwards just a little bit like that. Again, rounded off edge, but we'll go across about that many times. Yep, sure. From there, we'll actually go backwards a little bit, and this is where the funnel will be, and then we'll go together on the back end. So just like this, and just like this. Yes. Okay, let's get ourselves a door and shove it straight onto the side of this. Probably further backwards. There we go. Something like that is probably fine. There we go. And yeah, we'll build it up, and we'll build it round. And in the end, hopefully, that'll be pretty good. And there we go. So if I spawn this in now, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I actually really like the way that looks. Again, though, I think there are too many railings right there. Or at least, I don't know, maybe we need to change that a little bit. Alright, so on the back end, instead of a railing, let's go ahead and just build this up a little bit like this. We'll shove that guy onto there, and you know what, we'll pretty much just connect these guys together just like that, but we are going to delete some bits. So 3 right there, and 3 in the center. In fact, maybe we could do 4 and 5. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. If we put that there, and we delete this one, we put that in, then it's 3, 3, 3. Ooh. But we don't really want to do that either, so maybe we just do this? Sure. I'm sure that's fine. That's just for water to go down there. That's okay. I could do a very similar thing on the front, maybe. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Deleting all of these. Shoving blocks onto all of this. Deleting some bits. Sure, and putting this piece on here, just like that. There we go. I think that looks better, but I think the main issue we've got is the two railings side by side. So how do I fix that? Alright, so that's what I've changed it to. I actually don't know whether I prefer that or what we had before. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do from there is delete these guys. We're going to add ourselves a ladder because, honestly, we might actually need to get in and out of there anyway, so a ladder does make sense in this situation. So let's do this. And yeah, overall, I think that's probably fine. I actually want like an end segment. There we go. And we're going to shove that onto each of these. Okay, beautiful. I probably should do a very similar thing on this side, but you can already sort of get out anyway. Yeah. Alright, so now I think it might be time for a bridge, I guess? We're actually going to go ahead and delete these guys right here. I am going to send this guy backwards, kind of like that. We'll delete the edges, and we will actually shove this guy onto there like this. There we go. And that'll be some sort of weird little balcony, I think. From here, we'll go ahead and do this. And actually, wait. Oh, how do I want this to work, actually? If I send this out over the edge, like that. Yeah, I don't want to go too far out the edge, but let's go ahead and delete these guys right here. These guys right here, and just do this. Bosh. And bosh. Yeah. Nah, I kind of want it to be at the front, don't I? Yeah, probably. So let's go ahead and just cut this. Move it to the front. There we go. Paste it on there. Go to the other side and do the same thing. So just press U, paste it. There we go. Merge this guy and this guy. Delete these ones. Delete that. There we go. And this is probably okay. That is probably okay. Yeah. So now we just need to build an actual bridge bit onto there. And that should be good. Alright, 10 hours later, and we've got this. Honestly, I think this doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look as good as maybe it could. Don't know how to actually fix that situation, but there you go. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab one of these. Yes, I am going to go ahead and shove it on there. We'll turn this around, and I'll put this right here. And I am going to attach this guy to there, and we will probably get a diagonal and attach the rest of it together too. So, railings, yes. Diagonal, yes. Shove that straight into there. That is awesome. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try and put a roof on this. Don't ask me how I'm going to do this because I don't know. But I'm thinking we just go straight across like that. We go over the edge, which is probably fine. Maybe. We'll send that all the way across there. That's fine as well. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and go straight across. Grab this guy, probably, maybe. Here we go, one of these. Shove that onto there like... I can't actually manage to get it. There we go, good. Deleting all of those. And I think we might be able to get away with just doing this. Bosh that onto there. Send this guy across. Okay, awesome. Send it across again. And fill that in. There we go. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't look terrible. On the back, I might actually leave this further down, even though it might look a little bit strange. Fair. Okay, delete this guy. Spawn it in. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, you see, to me, that doesn't look very good. I actually really do not like that. So, I don't know how I'm going to go about fixing it. But, yeah, that doesn't look right to me. But I am thinking we do actually have the ship in this sort of format. Bridge at the back. That bit right there. And random storehouse. And cranes at the front. But yeah, we need to work on this. And I'm not sure I want it to look like that. Alright, I added a support, but yeah, again, I feel like the angle on this is just too harsh, and that's the thing that's actually making this look really bad. So, how do I go about fixing that? I'm not entirely sure. Also, maybe this big flat face right here is an issue too. Let's change the flat face and just see if that changes anything. It likely won't do anything, but if I try, there's no harm in trying. Maybe it will actually look better. So if I just do this, there we go. We fill that in right there in the center, and now it's like less sharp or harsh, I guess. Let's go ahead and do another one. There we go. And if I do that on there as well, and we fill that in, should we see what that looks like? Here we go. I think it looks a little bit better, but again, I think there's just something going on there that I really do not like. It might even be that the bridge is just so wide. Might get rid of these, like, wings. We'll see. But yeah, for now, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, whether we should actually change this, or whether we should just build one where the bridge is on there instead. I don't know. Let me know anyway. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.